Alright, so, at any point I'm sitting here, going through the request reaction tab, I've come across this one request for an incorrect summary of Ace Combat Zero. Max0r is responsible for so many pains in my side, and he does it on purpose, and I know he does, and he's really good at it because he's absolutely hilarious. This one was requested by Alf, and frankly, after yesterday with the bodies in the water, which I don't recognize by the way, I'm in the mood to laugh. Yeah, mood lighting's up, nice light blue, cheerful, let's get right into it.
Ace Combat Zero is a game which at first appears to be about planes and war, but then hits the player with giant lasers and thermonuclear retaliation. This game takes place in the strange real universe in which the nation of Belka has had enough and invades its neighbors of Ustio, Ostia, and Sapin, which is just Spain with 2 letters switched. You play as a mute mercenary in charge of his best friend, and your task is to liberate Ustio, stop the Belkans, and deliver an everlasting peace and prosperity to the world.
Of course it doesn't. Act 1, here we go. Direct us.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your first ever sortie. Please ignore the subtitles at the bottom of the briefing. I don't know what's causing them, and it's probably a ghost. I would like to be absolutely frank with the reality that God hates us, and our Air Force now consists of 2 men with dubious psychological scores. Go kill some enemy bombers. And be crazy!
So you're sent out into the mountains where you'll probably die, and you get very acquainted with your cool buddy, whose name is Solo Wing Pixie. You are a member of the Golem team, which is a reference to Garm.
Solo Wing Pixie is gonna die. I already feel this.
From Norse mythology, but Japanese.
Press station.
Great. What?
You quickly get nervous about the enemy bombers, including the ones attempting to escape your ramp, and the mission is accomplished within 2-minute wait. You can hit those. So you're sent out into the mountains where...
This mission further seeks to lull you into a sense of blindly following orders and fulfilling our tactical objectives, which is not a theme that will backfire on us.
Not a theme at all.
Don't target the tens of refugees in the area. I promise you that there is no gamified point benefit to that.
So you go straight for the fucking windmills, try to make grain now, you stupid Dutch bastard, can't even wear correct shoes. I'm totally serious though, you get points for destroying refugee tents, it's funny, now laugh.
What?
Besides that, all you have to do is take out all of the targets in the mission with your buddy, who was on Are You Afraid of the Dark Season 1 Episode 1 is the youngest child. I'm serious, look it up. Then you win because it takes a speedrunner 30 seconds to do this mission.
We are sending you now to secure the strategic air zone of B7R. It is known as the Round Table due to how many wars were fought there previously, so don't trip on any skulls while walking in.
What awaits you there is a climactic and important battle featuring all of the greatest pilots in the world. Pixie, thinking quickly, sets his HUD to W for Wumbo, and you engage the enemy, barely dodging their bullets and retaliating in return. Then, just on the cusp of victory, you look to the horizon and see planes approaching. But these are not normal planes.
Oh no!
Grunt 4 reporting. Grunt 3 reporting. Grunt 2 reporting.
Wait a fucking second, did I hear that right? What do you mean by that? The drowning part, Schmidt, is that real? Yes. So was that like a prank, or was it just like, no, it's just water? Oh, okay.
Okay.
We gotta shoot him down before he dies. Later, bitch.
Hello, my name is Sean McNamara, and I'm an interviewer for the Ocean Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay.
What you had just seen was an interview between myself and Mr. Schmidt of the former Groon Squadron. I am slowly beginning to unravel the mystery of the long-lost pilot known as Cypher, and I knew my best bet to find Cypher was to interview as many people as I could from the 1995 Belkan War. In fact, we didn't have to look far at all for his wingman, who was standing outside of my house with a gun.
It is time to lay a path for the liberation of the Ustio capital of Directus. Choose your own adventure, it doesn't matter.
So you are sent into the Futuro Canal to destroy all of the targets you are told to shoot, like a good dog. And that's it, like, do you expect a fucking circus? It's a PS2 game. At least in this mission, you are able to fully admire the fine cuisine of the crusted JPEG.
I gotta say, Golem 1, awesome job taking out those enemy children. Thanks to you, the liberation of the people of Directus is at hand. Your next mission will therefore be to help the job-creating factory owners and and landlords enter their rightfully attained property.
So you and your buddy protect Jeff Bezos on the way to the town of Solis Ortis. That's Latin for fucking sunrise. I'm not stupid. Transite vobis abitanto pulgara confuso. My favorite part of the mission is taking out all of the targets, and then the mission ends within a few minutes.
What the fuck are they gonna do to me when they figure out that oh shit, this thing's on? You will be liberating Directus from the guys who are in Directus.
In previous missions, the
Indirectus,
destruction
okay.
of civilian property came with the belief that they were probably in some way beneficial to the enemy, such as storing ammunition. However, in this mission, you just fucking bomb your own city. There's literally no reason to do so. How many innocent McDonald's employees do you think I just murdered? Soon enough, though, the shrapnel faces of the townsfolk cry out in liberation, and the city is saved. For now.
You see that new episode of Red William Johnson? I love that guy. Hey, you think I can has cheeseburger after that, huh, guy?
Cypher, I can't put my finger on it, but I don't feel comfortable about these guys.
RXD, I am so random, haha, but you can't be my friend on clubpenguin.com. It's only for goths like myself.
So you find
What?
the guys who decide to arrive late to the most important battle of the war.
The plane
Right.
is too damn high, haha, get it, cluck, cluck. Do you know the way Ugandan?
Cypher, what the fuck is this guy saying?
They are memes. They are funny memes.
What the fuck is a meme?
Die!
No, you. I don't
Okay.
even know why I bothered interviewing you. You're just cringe, and you make me want to kill myself.
Have you ever heard of Big Chungus? He's like a fat bug.
Shut the fuck up.
Act 2. Belka.
Alright, gentlemen, we have liberated occupied Kuwait, I mean, the Ustio, and we are going to be inspecting the Balkans for WMDs. You need
Okay.
to break through a gigantic fortress called Gladysett that's filled with military personnel and arms in order to inspect for WMDs.
You proceed with your inspection by mounting cameras on top of your missiles. And you do this forever. It takes fucking forever. You kill the entire fortress by yourself. Cool inspection. And yet something feels wrong. Your allies seem to report mysterious disappearances of friendly planes from the radar. But
Okay.
not you, so fuck them.
I guarantee you, Golem 1, those 30 missing aircraft show up eventually, no problem. Go escort friendly Marines to an airbase. It'll be fine, no issue.
You know, Cypher, this is a beautiful country. I think I would kill to be able to visit here without a passport or border security or even formal laws. And you know, there's not much difference between countries from up here. So you and your buddy go to take out the airbase by, what else, destroying all the fucking targets in the base. And that's it. The base is secure and the Marines are showing. Okay, that's a fucking laser. Hey, Frank, do you think something happened to me? Did the Balkans conscript God? You spend the rest of the mission dodging lasers from space. How? It's going to be difficult to reach this new nemesis as we
Yes.
embark on our long journey to eventually defeat this powerful.
Alright guys, we're gonna be killing the giant laser today. The last fucking poser got deposed from his post because he was trying to lead you into a gigantic laser. Not me though, I'm trying to lead you to the laser in a different way than him.
Hello, Golem Team. I'll be joining you today. My name is PJ, which stands for Peanut Butter in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm really sorry about my microphone quality, guys. You know, I got a girlfriend back in base.
And with that, PJ's death was guaranteed. You proceed towards the laser, dodging its incredibly slow-moving attacks. You move at the speed of light before quickly outsmarting God. You fly to the laser, forcing the Balkans to activate their rave protocol. Now it's time to poop on their party. You dive in several times, taking many attempts to destroy delicate glass for some reason, before finally focusing on the superstructure.
Isn't that the way that every,
Eventually,
like,
the tower
early
of
game
Excalibur
thing
falls.
was?
It is beautifully made into an Italian cultural landmark.
Alright, so we're sending you guys to get air superior. Fuck, you are going back to B7R. At this point, King Arthur's round table is getting really fucking crowded and I need you to remove some of the guests.
Go
When
for
you
it.
arrive, the situation is dire and allied reinforcements are desperately needed. Your friends become horrified to find that Ocean High Command has only sent in 2 planes as reinforcements, and so are the Balkans. A chaotic dogfight ensues where the best of the best on both sides collide.
The best of the
Little
best,
by
the best,
little,
sir.
Inch by inch, you seize victory from the jaws of defeat.
Yes.
But in doing so, have provoked a beast.
Whoever installed the microwave inside of my jet is a goddamn genius. Holy shit, look at those fucking utensils go. They're so fucking bright. When we're done with this, we're gonna go microwave some more forks. It'll be hilarious. Oh god, that camera's such a good zoom. Prolonged exposure to the upper atmosphere's radiation has opened our eyes to the holy sparkiness of the microwave oven, specifically metal inside of it. And you're looking an awful lot like a spoon right now. I want a dommy, mommy, milky, tomboy, doomer, zoomer, tradwife, boomer, tradcat. Oh shit, how did he rewind time?
So this fight is one of the hardest. Oh my fucking god. This fight is one of the hardest because you're fighting 8 simultaneous aircraft. The
There you
odds
go.
are certainly stacked against you, but challenges are meant to be overcome.
Yes.
No matter how many times I have to replay them.
Guys, I think I'm suffering a mechanical failure related to the pilot's mental state. I'm joining the Sparkies now.
My next lead on the trail to finding Cypher was a man named Dominic Zubov, leader of the former Schwartz Squadron. Unfortunately, I believe the battle had taken quite a toll on the man, and he was of little use to me.
I'm going to fuck your dad. Coming high into the morning sky.
We've got a special mission in mind for order-following gentlemen such as yourselves. The industrial city of Hofnung is vital to the enemy's arms production. I don't think we're looking for fucking nukes anymore, dog. You're gonna assist bombers with their strictly tactical targets.
Strictly
Oh my
tactical.
god, what are we doing? I just wanted to end the war. This mission isn't even a challenge, it's just arson with extra steps. It's a fun plane game.
How can you expect us to do this? Arson and indiscriminate bombing isn't war.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Plus, your microphone is a fucking war crime. Enemy jets scramble hopelessly to try and defend their friends and family, and you take them out. You hear the sounds of screaming and of air raid sirens.
Lovely.
And just like every other target before, you take them out. You take them all out, burning everything until there is only silence. Is this worth
Dark.
it? How many points did you get?
Act 3.
Okay, let's keep this war going.
Let's go.
All we need you to do now, my loyal puppies, is to destroy the remaining line of defense at Waldreich. Yes, I did get a German to help me pronounce that.
Dom 2, do you have a mechanical issue?
Nah, I'm just sad. I've been reading Posadas.
What the fuck is Posadas?
I'm going to kill you, PJ. Suddenly, the mission updates and the actual objective becomes taking out a mysterious fleet of bombers heading south. Their motivation soon becomes clear after you remember what you did to Hofnung, you monster, as one of their planes is armed with a nuke. Taking this lightly, you decide that the appropriate course of action is to disarm the nukes with explosives before they can reach Ustio.
Very
But
true.
alas, the bombers were not heading for Ustio.
Oh no. This is a bad sign.
I finally found my reason to fight, and it doesn't involve you anymore, Cypher.
What?
The nukes were never intended for Ustio to begin with.
Oh.
And on June 6, 1995, Belka bit into the crazy hamburger.
Crazy hamburger!
Lovely.
But if you close your eyes, the Belkans had fairly reasonably created a nuclear border through 7 detonations, able to withstand any kind of conventional attack. An impenetrable northern border to the holy land of Belka.
What? Operation Stone Age.
Those nukes sure were insano boingo. Where is Pixie? He better not be defecting to zany Spanish terrorists.
The next 2 missions are what I like to call the PJ missions,
Because you're stuck with fucking this guy.
but I'm not going to torture you with his microphone anymore. Instead, I will be briefly summarizing the filler. The first mission is very simple and involves taking out the Belkan remnant armies who refuse to accept your hegemony over their country. For 30 minutes or so. Remember that
Okay.
some missions in this game are over in 2 minutes.
Speaking of which,
It's
Okay,
time
well,
to
I
take
guess
out
it's
the
like
Belkan
20
remnant
hours.
Armies. Again, I guess
Oh.
there's 2 of them. The only problem with that is just a little bit of a peace treaty and ceasefire. Makes it a little bit more fucking difficult. Don't worry though, people dying needlessly like this is the most lighthearted that we will be for the rest of the video.
Okay.
Is a day of hope. A day in which tension between different countries will be greatly reduced.
I can just feel the tension dissipating. If this explanation appears rushed and random, do not worry, the developers of the game also rushed it. It turns out that the Belkan armed forces have been hijacked by some kind of shadowy organization. In fact, you probably weren't even fighting the Belkan army to
Okay.
begin with. They call themselves a world without boundaries, so I guess they're Catholic priests.
This is my Nana Square.
Also, they made it to the city with a giant plane. I'm talking like those fuckers put wings on a house. Is anyone else experiencing a bombing right now?
Okay.
Yo, dog, can you fucking believe that they left their keys on the counter and took that shit right off? Free bomb? Or wait, why am I hearing Spanish guitars?
Espada 1, this is Espada 2. Consider this a gift from Espada me to Espada you. I speak in Limerick to the enemies I slay. I wish to destroy borders,
What?
now get out of the way. Death you shall have, and quickly too. Here I present a missile for you. Wait. Oh shit, he killed the rhyming guy. What the fuck? I better not die in 4 missiles, that'd be bad.
You take out a Spada squadron within under 30 seconds of gameplay.
Lovely.
Quickly, you turn your attention to the massive craft in a one-on-one battle. PJ doesn't exist right now. You take out the engines using only your mechanical skill and 6 simultaneous missile launches. With all of its outer faculties disabled, the only target remaining is the cockpit full of innocent terrorists. And then it dies. It was around for one mission. Getting closer, I soon turned to the former terrorist, Marcela Vasquez, former pilot of Espada 2. What I received, however, was better than any interview.
Hi, my name is Espada 2, and I'm your freestyle dance instructor.
One of easily the most cringy videos ever made under any circumstance for any reason. The bad thing about it is, she was serious.
I guess you could say that bombing cost me an arm and a leg helped me. A world without boundaries seeks to finally destroy all mankind. They have attained a gigantic cluster nuclear bomb. I'm talking 8 nukes at once. How did they get that? You're gonna have to fly in long distance to the Avalon Dam in order to stop us from making our premature return to monkey status.
Unfortunately, this means you have to progress to airspace B7R again. King Arthur's at his round table so much he's developing fucking diabetes. I wonder what kind of crazy, zany personalities we'll be fighting today.
I am detecting a globe tard on the radar, gentlemen. We must dispose of this sheeple mess of fuck. Our flat earth community has members from all across the globe. Wait a second. The edge is out there. We simply have to fly towards it. Can you even see the curvature of the earth from up here? Once you begin to believe in the flat earth, it's like your own little world. A world without boundaries. And there is only one way to ensure NASA is destroyed.
This is the Schwartz battle on steroids. Everything about it is pure insanity. You battle the enemy craft for what seems like hours. Trading blows, but never able to pin each other down. That is until PJ gets a bright idea. For once.
Hey bro, so why does the sun disappear below the horizon if the earth is flat?
Well, you see, that is the result of a diaphragm.
In my search, I went to go interview the former Galt-1, Anton Kurchenko, but it turns out he's dead. That's the cemetery. But I noticed something peculiar. On his gravestone...
No flat earth people, please, for the love of God.
Read the words, if you're reading this, the earth is flat. It's finally time to enter Avalon Dam and stop the missile. You do it like this. We made it. And then you crash, so you have to do it again. You enter the inner sanctum of the dam, destroying the joints that protect the launcher's weak spots. Then you go back in under a time limit to destroy the other weak spots. I'm not nervous. And with the death of the final control module, the launch system is destroyed and the world is saved.
Yay.
You did it. I think it's high time that I married my girlfriend back at base. I even bought her flowers.
And with that, PJ's death was fulfilled.
Boom! Of course.
So, tell me, have you found a reason to fight yet?
Really?
I knew that we were destined to meet here, Cypher, ever since the beginning. Think about Hofnung, Cypher. It's all because of boarders and police officers telling me that I can't eat the drywall at Home Depot. Can you see any boarders from up here? What has boarders given us? Books? No. I'll just have to destroy them all. Reset everything to 0. That's what V2 is for. You'll have to kill me to stop this launch.
Okay.
How many nukes do you think I can fit on a single aircraft? Eat my square explosions. How many can you dodge? 7? Probably 7. I have the power of God, Cypher. This is only the beginning. Launch the big fuck.
The big fuck. Okay. Oh my God.
I loved you like a brother. You're the only one who can kill me, Cypher. The only one. One last time.
Yay. Oh. Boom.
Attention all passengers, I'd like to welcome you all to Northern Belgium. Is that a fucking nuke outside?
Wait.
Unfortunately,
I gotta rewind that. This is why you can't bring water bottles on the airplane.
Unfortunately, I was unable to find Cypher under threat of death. In fact, I'm pretty sure that my firstborn son is now dead. But along the way, I learned many lessons, and I think that they're worth passing on. and I think that they're worth learning for the next life. What about you? Did you learn anything, Pixie? No. Can I please see my children before I die? No.
You know, it's kind of funny when I take a look at one of his later videos. This was made in 2020. And when I looked at the description, he said he didn't feel like it was up to his standard of editing. And the thing about it is, like, I felt the same way about some of my earlier lore videos, because I look at them and I'm like, okay, I could have done this better. I could have done this better. I could have made this work more. I could have explained this more. I could have done this. I could have done this. But with this, it was made in 2020, and all the things that make Max0r one of the funniest channels I've ever seen are all here. Everything is here. And this is definitely one of his earlier videos. I see he has an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7. It's like right up there at the top of my screen. I tell you guys, like, flat out, I feel this way about some of my earlier lore videos. I feel like, oh man, that joke does not sound good anymore to me. This doesn't sound good. And I know how he feels in that regard, but everything that makes, like, the incorrect summary of Elden Ring 2, or his Bloodborne, well, didn't he say, I can't remember which one he said he didn't like, but everything that makes his later videos so hilarious is here. And this is just the humor he uses, the way he just chooses to do things. I'm a Max0r fan, flat out, and I can't wait to see more requests come in for Max0r, because it's honestly hilarious anytime I watch anything that he does. This was fun. Thanks to Al for recommending this. I'm going to be putting, of course, Max0r's links in the description down below. And, hey, go buy his thing, like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. It helps me out in the long run. Leave a comment and a like. Helps me out with the algorithm. So, with all that being said, all of his links are going to be in the description down below, as well as mine, as well as the Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, and a Discord to come and throw rocks at me. I am going to be reopening the request for reaction portion of my Discord after this weekend. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys next time.